Lots going on here, and the biggest thing here, 135,000 people. They're celebrating the 50th anniversary, which is a huge thing, and also people just dressed up and really taking great pride in their costumes. I have two special guests right here. We have Magneto and Mystique. Mystique, tell me, oh, we got a floating helmet from Magneto. Of course, you can control metal, and you're caught transforming in the act right now. So tell me, why do you dress up and take such care to do this?
Well, it started out, we are best friends, and we wanted to cosplay together and come out as a pair, and we were like, well, let's do something that's FX centered and, just kind of crazy, right? And we had the idea to do it half and half, and we thought, hey, these people come out as a pair, why don't we, go to Comic-Con and just try to do something different, do something new.
In my 5 years covering, I've never seen a half and half character, so you are the first. And you created these costumes.
Yes.
What goes into this and how much time?
It's a 2-month process of hard labor. We're not entirely sure on how many hours, around 200 or more. For getting ready in the morning, it takes 6 hours in total. But yeah, it was just a lot of shopping and putting together and a lot of drying.
Great, thank you very much. I got to make way for someone even bigger than you. So step aside. Juggernaut, come on in. All right. This guy works out.
Yes.
Tell me, what are you made of and how long did it take to make this?
This is all made out of EVA foam. If you're not familiar, that's like floor mats. And also upholstery foam, but you use in couches. And then it's very light. It's only about total weight, about maybe 25 pounds. And it took about 4 months to build.
Amazing costume here. Can you show us your guns here? Can you lift your arms up? Some great spirit and energy here. After all, this is the 50th anniversary of Comic-Con, so it is something special.
In the 50th year of Comic-Con, heroes and villains from around the world and other galaxies too are out in full force. It's an experience Comic-Con wants to have year-round, showing off its work in progress, a 6,300 square meter museum that opened for a few days to induct Batman into the Comic-Con Hall of Fame.
And part of the Comic-Con experience is making a fan feel like they are a hero. It's time to find out whether I am worthy enough to say, I'm Batman.
I'm trying out the Dark Knight Dive, and although I get off to a rocky start, it's not long before I overcome my fears and soar like the Caped Crusader. For the Avengers Initiative, being a hero means using your special abilities for good. While they're having a fun photo session at Comic-Con, the group also has another mission, to get volunteer cosplayers to visit children's hospitals and charitable organizations.
These kids are going through a very difficult time. Seeing something that they read or see on the films brought to life, visit them during this very physically demanding and emotionally time, it provides them with some comfort.
At the Teaching with Comics panel, educators are creating superheroes that can defeat a villain with certain powers. Working in teams, problem solving, and creativity. This activity and others involving comics are already being used by teacher Peter Carlson in Los Angeles Public Schools.
I'm co-writing a curriculum right now that looks at Ta-Nehisi Coates' run on Black Panther with William Shakespeare's The Tempest.
Wow, okay. Okay, that must be fascinating.
It's so much fun. So much fun to get into, and it shows the students how an older text has those applicable universal themes, and it also helps model that if you tell your story in any medium, but you get it out there, that story can become part of the larger conversation that shapes the world.
Comics aren't just for kids either. Susan Kirtley is the director of comic studies at Portland State University, where students learn skills to help them find jobs in the industry. She's also exploring ways to incorporate comics into school curriculum.
I am by no means saying we're going to get rid of text-based literacy. However, engaging our students with multiple intelligences engages our students in different ways. But they're also sort of sophisticated because they have image and text, and students have to make sense of, okay, how does the text match with the image, or how do they conflict? So they really call upon students to do some really rigorous intellectual thinking, but they're also great stories.
So while the industry continues to cash in, others are exploring another dimension to comics, their power to educate and inspire.